Alright, today we're going to start rebuilding the 1985 Huffy. This is a bike like I used to have in the late 80s when I used to freestyle. It's not the exact bike that I had, but it's one exactly like it. Recently I actually posted a picture of me freestyling in the 86. A friend of mine saw the photo and said, man, I think I've got that exact bike. So he hooked me up, sold me this bike, and I'm completely stoked about rebuilding it. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to just strip the bike down, I'm going to clean it up, and then I'm going to rebuild it. For the bike, I'm going to use vintage and new parts. Two things. I'm going to rebuild the bike, number one, just for sentimental reasons, because it's like the bike that I had in the late 80s. But two, I want to make the bike rideable. So we are going to put some newer parts on the bike that match the old bike, but that make it more durable and rideable. For example, in the late 80s, I rode with two sets of wheels. I rode with a set of spoked Huffy wheels like this that came with the bike. And I also rode with a set of white mags that I used to switch out. And I remember those mags were metal, they were real cheap, and they were super heavy. So for this bike, I actually have an 84 Stu Thompson bike that I'm going to rebuild and make it into a tribute bike. So I'm going to put these spoke wheels on that. And on this one, I've actually ordered and bought some new white Skyway mags that are going to give this bike a great look. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go. Alright, I got the bike all stripped down, got it all cleaned up. I didn't do anything fancy. I basically washed it with soap and water, got all the dirt and grime off, got all the gunk out of the crevices, and it cleaned up really nice. I want the bike to look original, like it was built in 1985 and it's been ridden ever since, right up till today. So I didn't want to repaint it, I didn't want to redo the stickers, I wanted to have that original look. And the stickers were in pretty rough shape. A lot of them were beat up from riding and stuff, so what I did was took a X-Acto knife or razor and just cleaned them up, just a lot of meticulous cutting, just getting all the scabs off so everything's nice and smooth. The bike looks great, it's nice and shiny, it's ready for rebuild, so I'm excited about getting it put back together and get some parts on it, so let's get started. Install the bicycle grips. I figured I'd take a minute and just give you a little tip since the rubber ones can be hard to put on. Just use a little rubbing alcohol. Just put it on there, put a little bit inside the grip. Gives you just enough to put it on, but then it evaporates. My bike in the 80s had a purple grip on the right side and a white grip on the left. There we go.